Hey guys, my name's Mary Lily.
I'm Marshall.
And I'm Caitlin.
And we're the hosts of Unveiled Opinions.
Three newlywed girlies with a podcast on any and everything wedding related.
Happy Monday, girls.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Paul said we have to stop speaking over each other. It's making his editing job hard.
Aw. Sorry, Paul.
Sorry, Paul.
I was like, we get excited.
Did he give us that feedback?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't pass it along.
Oh, that's funny.
Whoops.
Oopsies. Well, happy Monday. What's new?
Nothing.
Nothing. It's really
Literally. Ready for spring.
Yeah.
Looking at clothes I want.
Going to Florida.
Fun.
Ready for warm weather.
Yes.
Island.
Yeah.
For your birthday,
Marco
right?
Island. Can't wait. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
So we're going for a long weekend. I actually was looking at our flights.
Mm-hmm.
We're going a Thursday to a Sunday. I booked our flight to come home at like 7 p.m.
Ooh.
Not really sure what I was thinking.
You're going to have a nice Sunday. You're going to wake up. You're going to have brunch. Sit by
With like anxiety.
Yeah, I know. I
I'm
can't
going
do
to
it
be like,
either.
get me home.
I'd be at the airport like 4 hours early.
I'm
But
probably
Gil
gonna
books
change
them later
that.
sometimes in case he's hungover. So he's like, there's nothing worse than being on an airplane when you're
Hungover?
deathly hungover.
But I feel like I just sleep.
Oh no, not him. He's like
Yeah.
fighting back the urge to vomit the whole time.
Ew.
Yeah.
Well, that was me
Yeah.
this past weekend, but I was fighting back the urge to vomit because I was having morning sickness. So that was thrilling on the airplane.
Oh.
Bomb dropped.
Wow.
It's having a baby.
Yes, having a baby.
Exciting.
So no
Congratulations.
hangovers for me.
I'm sure it's just a whole different type.
Yeah. Feels like a hangover without the reward. But the reward is like,
I guess the
okay,
reward's the baby, right?
well, the reward of a hangover is like you get to have a little hair of the dog.
Oh.
You know?
It never works for me though. I feel like it just makes me feel worse. And then I keep drinking, and then the next hangover is like the worst thing I've ever encountered. Like a compound.
It's far removed from them right now.
Not a true alcoholic, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know which is the true alcoholic.
The tips and tricks don't
if
work.
it works or if it doesn't.
I'll ask Gil. He is a true one.
Well, congrats, Kate.
Yeah.
Thanks. Mary Lou's known for a while, but figured would pop it on the pod.
Pop it on the pod. Always fun.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
A new phase of planning life.
Olivia Culpo just announced she's having a baby too.
I know.
There's a lot of people
She's further
right now.
along than me. I was like, literally, I saw her post and I was like, holy shit, I'm through the first trimester. But I was like, when is she due? And then obviously I was like stalking her photos to be like, can you tell in her pictures? She wore a lot of black.
I love doing that. Like when Madison LaCroix announced, and she like, I don't remember how far along she was, but I feel like I was stalking her pictures to see if you could tell, or if like, you know, if she was like posing a certain way. You know? I don't know. It's just one of the fun things I like to do.
Just like, yeah. It's,
No, great time to be pregnant. I feel like a lot of people are pregnant.
yeah. So many people are.
Exciting stuff.
Super exciting.
Congrats. We can't wait.
I know. Unveiled baby. Well, today we're talking about Bachelorette goodie bags in our gifting series. Okay, so did you do Bachelorette goodie bags and like gift bags? What did you do? Give us the tea. Mary Lou, you want to start?
Sure. We went to Rosemary Beach for mine. Honestly, like someone was just there on a Bachelorette, and some girl was there with her family on my Instagram this weekend, and I was like missing it so much. We just had so much fun, and like to see like another group of girls there was fun. But we did the beach basically, so I got everyone beach bags, and it was over Cinco de Mayo, so we did like Cinco de Mayo theme. So I got to get like kind of themed things, which was nice. It was like a lot to bring down, I'll admit. Like we like packed a whole entire extra suitcase of shit, and it was like a giant checked bag, but everyone got like a beach bag, beach hats. I think I did beach towels because there were none at the place, at our Airbnb. And I really tried to make it all stuff that you would want to use that weekend. And I think I did like some makeup bags
Mhm.
with like eye patches for being hungover and like
Yeah.
some sunscreen for your face. Just like, I feel like that's stuff you forget.
Especially if you're traveling.
So true.
Yeah. And like you forget how hungover you get.
Yeah. You feel like you're invincible until you're not.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I like did at Liquid IVs, I think. You know what I mean? I just tried to really think
Love
of like
them.
stuff you guys would need. I don't know.
Yeah.
How were they?
Yeah, I love it. I was thinking about that too.
Mhm.
I missed your Bachelorette because
Oh,
it's coming up on a
nice.
year ago.
I know. I'll be on
But
Julia's Bachelorette on
Yeah.
Bachelorette. I know.
that'll be fun. That'll just have to be like a tradition now. You're gonna have to find somebody for
That'd be fun, though.
2026 who you have to go on, or maybe go back to Rosemary.
Yeah, me too.
I loved the towels. Like I loved your gift bags were like over the top.
I know. Again,
Mhm.
like me gifting. Like I just wanted them to be really cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very on
Mhm.
brand, but it was like everything was like thoughtful, personalized, like and practical of
Mhm.
like, yeah, you had the sunscreen, you had, Liquid IV and the
Yeah.
Advils and all of the things.
Well, and if
Um,
you're flying, like it is annoying to have to bring some of that stuff. And like since we were checking a bag and I figured no one else really was, it's like just easier.
Yeah, it was nice having the beach towels because, like, that's something, well, like knowing that the house didn't have them, but like, I mean, obviously, like a lot of the girls didn't know that. I didn't bring one. So it was nice to
yeah,
get one in the bag. And then just, always another beach bag is nice to have, especially I didn't have one that big. Like, I feel like I have like smaller ones. So we now like take that one to the pool. So
hmm
it's just nice to have. So thanks, Mary Lily.
yeah,
You're welcome. But I feel like it all kind of like goes into your budget as like gifts and decor. I
yeah,
mean, my bridesmaids helped with decor, I think maybe just Caitlin and Eleanor just
Mhm.
yeah,
bought it. I
Yeah.
forget. But then there was just some stuff that I knew I wanted. And like
yeah.
you kind of like you just come up with it yourself because like what are you gonna be like, actually, like I demand centerpieces that look just like this. No, even though I did.
Yeah,
But like I like got them myself. So I feel like when you're like thinking about
Mhm.
your bachelorette bags and your budget and stuff, like think about what you want in the bachelorette. And if there's
yeah.
things that are gonna make it like a more fun time, I think like prioritize that
Like
other than
random. Yeah.
like over, something
Other
random that you're
things.
just throwing in there.
Facts.
Yeah,
Like
that's
a
So
like
clip that
true.
kind
says
of.
bridesmaid. Like no one needs it.
Especially if they have to fly home with it.
No, I think that's a good point. They don't need a bunch of random stuff. And then it's knowing what, as you said, okay, here's like what
Mhm.
I want. Here's like what you knew that like Eleanor and I would do a thousand
Right. Like I
percent.
think you and Eleanor did like little like hats, sombrero hats for me with
Yeah.
bottles and like stickers, and you
Yeah.
guys got me a sign.
Somebody who couldn't be
Yes.
there, they had some decor of like
Mhm.
Matthew's face. And that was cute because since they couldn't be there, they were able to like contribute. And again, it like went into the decor thing of like very clever.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like think about like your experience more
Yeah,
than
you
just
are.
like because you're giving them again, like because you're giving them gifts again at your wedding. Like
Yeah.
it's really
Mhm.
just,
Yeah.
extras. I don't think you really need to give anyone anything that intense if it is, you know?
Yeah. Marshall, what did y'all do?
So I did like little goodie bags and they weren't really like they didn't really go with the bachelorette like theme just because my maid of honor she was doing those. So I kind of like
Yeah.
worked with her to figure out like she made a lot of things like a surprise. Like she wanted a lot of the plan to be a
hmm
surprise. So she had like bags and stuff for the girls that she was planning on doing.
Yeah.
And then it was actually nice. We all flew, but then my sister-in-law lives in Florida, so she was driving. So my maid of honor like would buy stuff and get it shipped to Canty's house, and then Canty was just able to like drive it down. But so for my little goodie bags, it was kind of like thank you so much for being here type thing.
hmm
So I got them little like necklaces from Anthropology that had like their initial on them, and then I like gave them a card and like I think there was like a lip gloss or something in there, and then I got them gift cards to like their favorite stores. So like I know that like my sister-in-law really loves like makeup, so I got her Ulta. Like I got some people Nordstrom, just like kind of just like a thank you for like, you know,
Yeah.
spending money and the time to like be
Hmm.
here this weekend. So it was like a treat yourself kind of thing for like after the trip. So that's what I got them. And then, but we did have like the Bachelorette like hangover kit bags
Yeah.
that my maid of honor did. So everyone
Yeah.
got a little something. But yeah, and then I like really overpack. So I was like, I don't want them to have to like figure out how to get anything home. Because we were all doing carry-ons, I think, because we were only there for like
Yeah.
2 nights. So I did just like something super little.
Makes sense because it
Yeah.
adds other logistics for sure.
Yeah. And I always worry that like I don't know. I'm like such a worry wart when it comes to like flying and like bags and like stuff like that. So I was like, one less worry.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean. What's interesting, what we did, so there was like the hangover kits and everything, and that's really like prior to Mary Lily's, I feel like what was just like the norm on
Yes.
bachelorettes that I went on. There wasn't like tons of gifts and whatnot. And so they did like t-shirts for like our tennis lesson. Mary Lily obviously volunteered for decor and did an
You
amazing
don't
job.
say.
Yeah. Even Honeybee got a gift from
All the
the,
dogs got gifts.
yeah, they got pink tennis balls.
Love that.
Like, we were like 40. I was like, who has a dog that wants
Yeah, you were like
balls? I'm
handing
like,
them.
I don't need these.
Yeah. And then what I did, I actually kind of last minute made Mary Lily and Michelle add a night because I like needed to like decompress from work. And so I paid for the house. And then like that night I was like, I'm getting dinner. And I tried to just like contribute financially because for my group, I knew they didn't want a ton of like other things. And then
Yeah.
seeing what Mary Lily did, I was like, oh wow, you like nailed it. But like, so for me, I knowing my group, it was like, how do I like pick up bar tabs and like contribute in other ways to express that?
Right.
That like Chelsea, she has 2 kids. Like she was like, I don't need more like
Things.
things.
Right. No,
Yeah.
it was like pretty low key, which was like
Yeah.
actually really nice. And the first night was so fun. Just her, the matron of honor, Michelle, and like I went down and we basically like had like a girls' sleep overnight and we had
Yeah.
sushi. And like it was just like really nice to get away. And I think it was nice for like Michelle and I to have some like one-on-one time with Kate and like
Yeah.
just like decompress before all the girls got there. We kind of like got everything prepped and it was like nice.
Yeah. That was like exactly. And I think that's like
And we had a bunch
part
of
of it
bridal
is,
accessories,
yeah.
which we all forget. Like I feel like for mine too, it's like you have the
Yeah.
banner, you have the veils, you have the outfit, the
Yeah, there's so
headband.
much decor. Like there is so
Yeah.
much that goes into it.
And at like this point, we like at Jacqueline's Bachelorette, I like brought stuff that had been on like 3 bachelorettes already. Like
And it's like,
at
this is loved.
Yes.
but like it's like
It
we're
makes
here for like
sense.
10 minutes each. Like we
Yeah.
should just pass
Yeah.
it around.
Yeah,
So true.
absolutely.
And I like the matching t-shirts. It's like kind of fun if you guys can do that. Or like we all did matching letter necklaces on mine, and it is kind of now looking back at the pictures, most people like have their
Wearing them.
necklace on. And so I like love cute stuff like that. I mean, I know you don't all want to walk around like fully matching and like that's
Yeah.
embarrassing, but like it is fun a little bit to be like a group and like have your inside jokes and be a little loud. Like you're on a
Be a
bachelorette.
little silly.
Yeah, it's like a girls'
Yeah.
trip. It's fun.
One bachelorette that I went on, it was like cold. It was freezing. It was in the mountains, but we all got beanies, and they
Well,
like
that's cute.
they were cute, and we ended up being outside and like needing them, so it really worked out. It ended up being very practical.
Do you guys
Yeah.
prefer something to be like monogrammed and personalized, or would you prefer it to say like bridesmaid, bride tribe?
Personally, I would not want anything that says bridesmaid or bride tribe just because
Yeah.
like if it's monogrammed with your initials, you can use that over and over.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can use bridesmaid stuff again if you want to, but like do you want to? I don't know. I don't personally.
And I thought it was kind of fun because most of my friends were like engaged or like maybe they were getting married soon, maybe they haven't changed the name yet. So I did everyone's first initial for a lot of stuff. And I
Yeah.
feel like you don't always get stuff with your first initial,
Yeah.
especially after you're getting married. You're getting all
Mhm.
the stuff with this one.
Mhm.
So I'm like, no, this is just yours. It's not your husband's, unless you're Caitlin
Yes.
and your last name and your first name have the same letter.
Like
Yeah.
mine did. But no, yeah, I did the first name initial too for that same reason.
Yeah, no, I think having it personalized, it just makes it like be able to live on a little longer.
Oh,
And
yes, longer shelf life for sure.
we talked about some things, but like that kind of fall in the essential category. But what are some of the things that you have included that are more of kind of that like essential or like hangover kit that either you did or that you've received that you really loved?
I love makeup wipes. Like you can never
Yeah.
give me enough.
No, never enough. Especially on like a bachelorette
Yes.
trip when I'm lazy and I'm probably not maybe
Yeah,
washing my
or
face
maybe I
that well.
forgot my makeup wipes, or maybe I have
Yeah.
2 left in the pack. And like
Yeah.
I came to Caitlin's bachelorette like right from France, and like I hadn't unpacked my bags. I had no idea what was in my toiletry kit. Like sometimes I just need someone to bring me a pack of Advil and a makeup wipe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially like if you're flying and stuff, and then it's like so hard to fit like toiletries and like all that stuff into like your liquids. So yeah, stuff like makeup wipes. I really do like just the liquid IVs and stuff
Yeah.
because I don't know. I just feel like I never want to buy those. Or like if I buy them, I like don't bring them or something. So it's
Yeah.
nice just to have them in the house, like or wherever you are, the hotel, wherever you are for your bachelorette party.
Yeah, I feel like if you don't gift them to people, then buy a pack of them
Yeah,
and just have them in the
exactly.
house.
So
Because
true.
that's like any bachelorette that I've been on, it's like that's like kind of what I'm like. The bride typically has them, and then I buy a pack, and I'm like, this is for anybody because you're gonna probably use more than your one.
Always buy bottled water. Like when you're doing
Yeah.
the grocery run, I like know
Yes.
it's
Essentials.
bad for the environment, blah, blah, blah. You
It's
need
the
a
best
water
water.
bottle by your bed, okay? And
Yeah.
they don't have a bunch of hydro jugs.
People just like go through so like you'll grab one, like you'll put in your
Yeah.
beach bag, like then you just like
Well,
you
if you're doing activities all day, you want to stay hydrated. If you're drinking all day, if you're drinking all night,
Yeah.
whatever you're doing.
water, it's essential.
And then obviously Advil. I feel like you can gift the individual Advils or like just buy a huge thing for the house.
You guys can buy like the individual packs of Advil on Amazon, like 100
Yeah.
of them for $10. Like it's kind of crazy.
That is kind of crazy because you can't buy 100 for $10.
I
kind of
know.
thing.
My mom, when we were ordering them for our welcome bags for everyone at the wedding, she was like, "Oh my God, like I'm gonna start buying Advil like single, like dosed out." It was way cheaper. It's kind of weird.
It is weird. We have them like in Gil accidentally bought them for our house. But he was like, whatever, they were cheaper. I don't care.
No, Matthew thought they were for our house and he was like
No.
using them. And I opened his suitcase after his bachelor party, of course, because he didn't. And there was like 80 packs of them. I'm like, why are you taking these Advil? These are for our welcome bags. He's like, oh.
Oh, typical Matthew. Is he like sad now that the wedding's over and he's not just finding random gifts throughout the house and making them his?
He's just confused right now. We are just such hoarders.
He's
You guys, we're renovating, so like everything's out of our kitchen, and like Matthew literally cannot stop like cracking himself up that we're hoarders.
Oh my
It
God.
looks like we've like made an aisle to walk through everything.
You have your own like makeshift grocery store in the living room.
We're teetering on the edge, Matthew. We have 3 storage units.
Oh my gosh. Well, our guest bedroom's currently like a storage unit for all the stuff that was in the part of the house that's getting renovated, which is also Gil's office. So I guess he is going to go into the actual office now.
No, that's my office, and I'm like, I can't be in here. Like it literally makes me insane.
No, I can't deal with the clutter. It's so stressful.
You would hate my house right now.
Think of what you guys are doing. Like, think of the itinerary. Oh, another thing is all the printed itineraries, which is so fun. Caitlin and them did that. Like, I feel like paper products, picking the theme,
Yeah.
all that's so fun. But also, like, do it kind of in collaboration with your bride. Oh, Marshall, yours was a surprise. Did you like that, or would you like?
No, I did. So like I think Olivia sent out like almost like invitations to the Bachelorette, and it had the itinerary like
On
in
it.
there. Yeah, which was super cute. Like I love
Yeah.
I love like snail mail, like paper products type stuff. But yeah, I think it's really cute. You could like send it out before or just like have it in the bags. Did you put it in bags, Mary Lily? Like, did you have one
Yeah, ours was just out, but I
out?
think, yeah, but no, but did you like that you didn't pick any of your stuff, Marshall? That like, because I liked that like Caitlin and Eleanor
Mhm.
basically like ran everything by me, and it
Yeah.
Yeah.
was like nice. It was kind of like the three of us did it, I felt like,
Uh-huh.
which I appreciated because I'm like, I
You
don't
love to be
need you guys
involved.
to keep all of this a secret.
Mhm.
Like, also, yeah, I'm like have a lot of opinions, so.
Yeah. I liked it. I mean, I'm very nosy. So, that was kind of hard for me, but I told her like a couple of like things I definitely wanted. So, I mean, those were incorporated, but I also just like didn't want to stress her out too. Like on top, I think she had just had like her first kid or something. So I was like, no, like give me stuff to do, but she like kind of refused. So it was nice having a surprise, but like I would have also liked to. I really like to know what's happening. So, you know,
Yeah. I feel like
going back, I would have done, I mean, either way.
Well, I think you can have like your non-negotiables, like the one I'm
Yeah.
going to in May. Like her sister's planning it, but she was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this, Avery. And then Avery sent out
Yeah.
an email and like there was something on there that she did not want a lingerie shower. And like there was like a version of a lingerie shower that her sister like thought she could get away with. And Julia like literally texted the groups like, I don't know what email you just got, but like that has
But
nothing to do
please
with what we're doing.
disregard it.
Yeah, I had non-negotiables too. I didn't want a lingerie shower. I didn't want to wear like a sash. Like I didn't want like a bunch of stuff. And she did a good job at not doing any of that. I think she
Breaking.
like knew that I would be like, I'm not doing that. Like, don't waste your money.
Yeah, but like Caitlin did it and it was actually so much fun.
No, it
Yeah.
is cute. I just like personally like didn't want it, but like every other bachelorette I go on, I feel like they always have it and it's fun.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't want penis straws or anything.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't do that. I feel like that's like once
A
you're
little
past
out.
like 23.
But it could like, it might be coming back in a few years. I think just like do whatever you want. Like I think I don't even know. I feel like I wore white the whole time. Like if I wasn't in a like full outfit, I was in a white juicy tracksuit with like a veil clipped to my hair.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wore white. Like when we went out, people definitely like knew I was the bride. There was
Yeah.
no question there. But yeah, just do what
Do what you
I
want.
think you just have to like let them know what you want.
Yeah,
you know?
let people know. But to your point, Mary Lee, with like the event specific things, like having the itinerary card and like if you are like, we kind of had your theme for your bachelorette, and then we had like a separate theme for a certain night. And we were able like to do specific things. Like it was Cinco de Mayo. So we had, some things that were specific to that, like the mini tequila bottles and whatnot. And then we were at the beach. And so having like the mini sunscreens, like just make it tie back to something. And that kind of just builds on it. It kind of acts as decor and makes it fun.
No.
Yeah, I love a good theme. I feel like but like it makes the decor easier. You're right. Like and stuff like that. If you have like a theme you can just keep in mind the whole time. Like
Yeah.
would you have the little jalapenos with the names for
Name
the name
cards on 'em.
cards? Yes, that was so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got those at the grocery store. But I was just like on Pinterest every day. So that's all I would recommend if you want like to get, well, I was like looking for cheap stuff. Like it
Yeah.
was kind of cheap to get all jalapenos. And then Eleanor, my friend, I make her do calligraphy constantly. So I was like, calligraph these jalapenos.
How would you recommend for somebody to stick to a budget in this portion? Because Mary Lou, you mentioned, okay, this is like one phase of gifting.
Right. I think I would like really like get your budget together and then like get your list of non-negotiables. Like if you want to play games or if you want this certain decor, or certain vibe, I think kind of like pick your top stuff and like
Mhm.
get what you can.
Yeah.
Also like check in with what your bridesmaids are doing, you know what I mean? And like try and work it out where you split some stuff. Like I know
Yeah.
like some people who couldn't come, I think like Matthew might have sent a bottle of champagne. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
there's like other like special things happening in the background. So like I don't know, don't stress too hard and like don't go over budget. You don't need to. You're going on a
Yeah.
trip like with all your best friends already.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
don't need to like do anymore. It's going to be fun no matter what.
And like we were saying earlier, there is like the other gifts you get them like for day of the wedding and stuff. So like just try and keep that in mind. And I feel like also how we've said before, if the more time you have to plan, like buy stuff as you go kind of thing, maybe don't wait till the last minute to do something. And if you want to do monogram or things like that, like I feel like everyone has like an embroidery machine or like a Cricut or something like that. Like my sister-in-law had a Cricut and she like offered to do all this stuff and like did it for free. So another way.
Yeah. Find a crafty friend, DIY it, buy stuff in bulk. And then Mary Louise, you said like kind of prioritize.
Yeah. The thing with buying stuff over time is sometimes I feel like you lose sight of the budget because you're like $30 here, $30 there.
It goes quicker. You like lose your perception of it.
No, you fully lose your perception of like reality when you're planning a wedding. So.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's like a good theory. I think if you're really organized of like planning it over time, of like, okay, here's what I know I'm going to get. I know when it's going on sale. But then it does, like, especially around Christmas, if I like start shopping early, then I'm like, oh my God, I bought so many gifts.
Everyone's got 4 things.
Yeah, my bad.
I guess if you like make a list of the things you definitely want, and then if you can like check them off as you go or something like that, and then stick to that list, that would probably be a way that would help you not lose sight of the budget.
Yeah. What are some gifts that y'all have received or seen that you really loved?
I mean, I loved like just as the example from Mary Lily's, like when it was on the theme of the beach, like the beach, like I feel like since it was stuff we could use while we were there, that was really nice. And then like, I mean, who doesn't like a good beach towel and stuff? So like, I feel like
back with the beach towel,
practical, but cute, or like, you know, people can always use those longer. It's not just like they have to use them on the Bachelorette.
Jacqueline, we were in New York and she got us all shambongs, which if you don't know, champagne flute, that's like a beer bong. And it was just like really fun to have the whole weekend. And we were just constantly doing them to each other. So it was kind of like a fun activity. And then like also I have mine at home, which is like, I love champagne. So also kind of fun.
Something you can make memories with while you were there too.
Keep it on your bar cart now. That's cute. How was that to travel home with?
You know, it was a really weird travel day for me.
So Mary Lily, for your wedding, we checked a bag and it was like literally filled to the brim of stuff.
Right. And I think I carried some stuff home for some people and then like some people could fit it. So I kind of just like whatever. And then, I brought some stuff to the wedding for people actually.
Yeah. Who couldn't come? Would there be an occasion or have y'all had a situation where you got maybe the like Bachelorette goodie bag ahead of time to, if it was a destination Bachelorette?
I like really thought about doing that and wanted to do that. And Eleanor was literally so against it. She was like, no, we're like setting it up cute. If we're getting all this stuff, like you're an idiot. So we checked a bag. But I mean,
it was the decor too, though.
Yeah. And like, usually like first bag is checked free for somebody in your group.
Someone in the
like,
group.
See if one person can like check a bag.
Yeah I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever gotten stuff ahead of time, but also I feel like people are scattered all over a lot of times too, so it might be hard.
It's harder to like give, and that's, I mean, it's another thing to coordinate even if you are all in the same city or area. It's just like another to do. And so I feel like if you can give it out at the Bachelorette, to just do that. Take the pics with it.
And it's like more fun that way to like, right when you're so excited. There's a goodie bag. Like you're just like, oh my God, this is what we're doing this weekend. It's just like very exciting.
Yeah. It's
also as a bride. Yeah. It's like kind of fun to watch all the bridesmaids like unpack and like see like their reactions to everything that you like put together. So it's a cute picture moment.
Cute. Do it for the gram. All right. Well, our game today is to save or splurge. So we're going to just run through quickly like popular Bachelorette gift bag ideas, and then y'all can like debate or decide whether they're worth splurging on or if there's a budget-friendly option that makes more sense.
Okay. Sounds good.
Right. First one is pajamas. So the splurge option would be like custom silk pajamas. Like there's some on Etsy that are like a little bit more expensive. Sleeper, like actual like pajama company brands, like something like that. Or a save, just like a satin sleep short, or like something from like Target or like Old Navy. Would y'all say the luxury is worth it, or would you just get something like kind of easy?
I've had both. So I had one friend and all she gave us was a pair of really nice pajamas and we did not do a bachelorette or anything.
Yeah.
So that was like our gift was a nice set of pajamas, which was nice. But on the other hand, like everyone can be pajamas are kind of personal, no?
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
feel like it's like I would save. I was like, which one is it?
Yeah.
Just because like get cute ones for the pictures again, but like
Yeah.
get ones that are gonna be comfortable for that morning or go for the morning, but like you don't want to, I don't know. It's
It's
like
personal. Some people
Yeah.
like sleeves, some people don't.
and
Like,
it's expensive for
It
someone
is.
to not want.
And also, like, I remember I was in a ton of weddings one year and I had gotten so many pajamas. Like, I think I had like 5, 6 new pairs. So when it was my time to like get married, that was a save item for me because I was like, I mean, a lot of my friends wear like t-shirts also. I mean, I love a
Yeah.
good pajama set, but I mean, they are personal and there's so many options too, like that are inexpensive. So I would say make it a save.
Yeah, and you can find like pajamas that aren't like a horrible quality for expensive, I think too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like since you can find good options, I feel like.
Save. Okay. Hangover essentials kit. So the splurge would be like the pre-made, like you're getting everything packaged with like the hydration packs, like your painkillers, super high-end face masks, maybe like a mini skincare set in that, versus just like more of your DIY assemble with like liquid IV, maybe some Advil, makeup wipes, and just like very straightforward. Do you think people want the fancy extras or are the basics enough?
I mean, I think you can do the basics and mix in some of the fancy extras. Like I did all the basics, I feel like for my hangover kit, like, but then I got the sunscreen was Laneige or whatever, but it was still a mini, but like I wanted it to be nice. I wasn't giving you guys like clear sport in the orange package. Like, you know?
I think it's more fun to DIY it. Like you're saying,
Yeah.
you can kind of do like the more just like aspirin, whatever, liquid IV, and then like mix in like cute eye patches and stuff. I would truly think that like the most like high end would be if you got IVs for people. Like
Yeah.
that would be
High end.
high end and that would be nice.
No,
That would be.
needles are scary.
Yeah, some people don't like needles. I get that.
Then they can have a liquid IV.
And I don't like the
Literally.
cold feeling running into my veins. You guys are freaks.
Ew,
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
feel
I don't
it.
feel that.
Yeah.
That's not something that like I think
Yeah.
about.
I hope I never do think about it.
What? You guys, when they put the needle in your arm, you can't feel that the medicine that's going in is a different temperature than your body's temperature?
I mean,
No,
yeah, but
have you-
like not it's like a second. I feel like it's like at the very beginning, and then I just like don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Have you gotten like a hydration IV or Mary Lily? Are you talking about like medical
At the hospital.
IVs? Because I feel like
I've gotten both.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
You can have
so I
someone
figured, but is like the coldness related? Which one is the coldness related to?
all of them. It's because the medicine in the bag is much colder than the blood in your bloodstream because it's inside your body.
Yeah, I feel like I've never noticed that.
I guess it probably just doesn't bother me. Learn something new every day about what bothers people.
Mary Lily specifically.
You would just get the liquid IV.
I'm always like, can you put it in my hand? Because I like move my elbow so much. And they're like, no, I don't know how. I'm like,
My God.
Concerning.
All right.
you're not a professional and shouldn't be doing this to me then.
A save unless it's an IV, except for Mary Lily. Okay, custom tote bag versus like a generic one. So splurge would be like high quality canvas totes, like embroidered names, or like having it be like a theme of some capacity. Versus the save being just like very budget friendly, pre-printed, or like DIY vinyl letter totes.
I think either. Also, I think you don't
Yeah.
even need a tote really. Like if
Yeah.
you just want to put all the stuff out, or like if you just want to get like a little makeup bag, from like Shein or somewhere, like you
Mhm.
could do that. Or if you have the money to splurge, like splurge. I think either way.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also just depends on, is that going to be like one of your like your main thing? Like my mom wanted me to do like the LL Bean totes and like everyone's initial on them. And I was like, okay, cool. That's like all they're getting. Because like,
Yeah.
it does, we looked into it, but like it does like add up. So, I mean, if you want to put other things in there, maybe don't do that. And there's so like you can get the little canvas bags. Like I feel like you can get cheaper
Reasonable.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can do whatever, but you don't have to spend a lot of money on a bag. You could also do boxes again. I've seen
Yeah.
some people do boxes and stuff like that, and then they can just like throw the box out.
You can also get like really good boxes and stuff on Uline if you're
Yeah.
getting like in bulk.
There you have it. All right, last one, personalized jewelry, splurge being more of like gold-plated jewelry or like engraved bracelets or necklaces versus a save being more just like cute, trendy, or like simple initial necklaces from Amazon or Etsy.
I think you save for the bachelorette party because you still
Yeah.
have to gift for the wedding. And like if you
Yeah.
want to wear certain earrings or certain things, like then you want to save that for like a wedding gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you want them to wear it on the wedding day, I would say splurge. But like if it's just for bachelorette, don't do that. Don't spend a lot of money.
Yeah, and don't travel with a bunch of jewelry.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
Especially in the checked bag. Awesome. Well, that is a wrap today.
Yay.
Congrats again, Caitlin.
I know.
Yeah.
Exciting.
And subscribe.
Rate,
Rate,
review.
I'm awkward at taking a compliment.
I feel like I always just wait for Mary Lily to like dive in.
I know.
Like, follow, subscribe at Unveiled Opinions Podcast. We're on every platform you can find. Download us, leave us a review, rate
It
us.
really helps us.
It
Yeah,
really
really
does,
helps.
you guys. But we love you all who are just listening. We still see you. Shout out to all these different countries. We're in like 21 countries.
International, man. All right. Until next time.
Until next time, girlies.
Bye.
Bye, guys.